Well now, the everlasting gobstopper. Willy Wonka messed all us kids up when he first introduced the everlasting gobstopper. Actually, that was one of my favorite movies as a small child, and absolutely loved it. And I always wanted a golden ticket, and I didn't. And I always dreamt of everlasting gobstopper. So much apparently I can't even say it anymore. But what a lie. Everlasting. That means I'm going to eat this, and it's never going to go away. Correct? And it doesn't have all the flavors of a Thanksgiving dinner either. And everlasting, what? That means it's supposed to last and endure forever. Existing, continuing without end quotations. Well, it's gone. And I didn't taste turkey. And I didn't taste mashed potatoes. And I'm not turning it into a blueberry pie. But Willy Wonka did give us some great quotes like, "The snozberries taste like snozberries." And of course, there was always, "Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker." But that wasn't Willy Wonka. For a period of my life, I thought that was Ozzy Osbourne, but he's still around. But lo and behold, it comes from the annals of Ogden Nash. And I received this book. I wouldn't have missed it on my 16th birthday, and that was a long time ago, from my aunt and uncle. And actually, the very first poem in this book is called Reflection on Ice Breaking. Yep. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. There it is. Thank you, Ogden Nash.
Does she walk? Does she talk? Does she come complete? The Jake Giles Band.
Da da da! Episode 96. This is the 500 subscription response video for Bluejacket66. Hey, thank you so much for this contest, and what a fantastic contest it is. I got to tell you, I love your channel. Thank you so much for putting out the content you do. Like I wrote in one of your comments a little while back, might have been the mantle video. I love the education I get, and when I look at your stuff and look at your videos, I'm always researching something else. So while you don't collect a lot of things I collect, you send me on a knowledge search, and I absolutely love that. Mateo, what do you think?
Well, one, I think I'm MC Fox.
And I'm MP Fox.
And when I think about it, why not watch his channel, because I do not like vintage, because vintage is old.
Vintage is old, just like your dad.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I hope that we show you and your response and your channel the respect it's due. We're going to try to equally ramble on this video, and we're going to be all over the place too.
Let's go!
So I'm MP Fox.
I'm MC Fox.
And let's have a good time.
See ya!
So, as you can see by the introduction, this is going to be a long video, and we're going to ramble on and on about a lot of different things. So hold on and watch. It's going to be fun, but there's a lot of different moving parts to it, so I can understand if you don't want to see everything. As this is a response video, I need to fulfill the responses or the questions that are asked. First of all, this is the response video, and we are making a response video. So number one, check. Second one is we need to be subscribed before the contest started. Well, we have been, so check. Also, we are supposed to send 2 or 3 cards in a plain white envelope to the address that was shown. I have an envelope right here that's addressed that will be going out in the mail on Monday. I do have some cards in here. I've got them right here. This is all I'm going to show because, frankly, I want it to be for whoever's that 4th place winner. I don't want to show the cards. It could be a little surprise, but they're going to be fun cards to be opening up, I think. So with that, they're in this white envelope. So they're here. So the 4th place winner, what an awesome prize for what you're going to receive from everybody. So that is neat. So Dave, great idea. Thank you so much for that. And it's interesting too because we were out and about today, and I kind of got a little mail day today. And I'm going to show this. Actually, it's a couple relic cards. One doesn't really, kind of fits more in MC's PC than mine. It's a relic card. It's a Longo, and it's numbered here. I believe it's 2015, and it's numbered 45 out of 150, and it's green. Nice little card there. And then this next one kind of fits into something I'm doing. Not really sure what I'm doing, but it is Rod Carew orange relic, numbered. This one is 22 out of 75. Kind of fits into my PC, and another little thing that I'm doing. So I guess I just wanted to show that, just in the sake of just showing something. So again, this is the response video. I have been subscribed. I've got the cards in an envelope right here that are addressed to you, and I can show that because you showed that. So it's going to that address, and should be there soon. So, the Doobie Brothers. Do you know anything about the Doobie Brothers?
No.
Or Michael McDonald?
No.
You know, if someone asked me about Michael McDonald, I would have no idea who he even was. You got something on your chin? Oh, you're being thoughtful. I wouldn't have any idea who he was. I would never have known he was a singer in the Doobie Brothers. What the Doobie Brothers are to me, I remember being a 9-year-old boy. We went on vacation, and it was over Thanksgiving, and we drove down next to the Mississippi River from Minnesota to Hannibal, Missouri, and it seemed like the Doobie Brothers were on the radio at least once an hour. So that's my memory of Doobie Brothers. I don't know about anybody ruining the Doobie Brothers. Atlantic Rhythm Section was also on the radio a lot then. That's not to say that we aren't music lovers in this house, right?
Right.
You don't really need to be doing that to your chin anymore either.
Oh,
yay. Because, today we spent the day at record store day. So we hit a bunch of different record stores. And we did pick up some stuff. But also, with the Doobie Brothers Black Water, I remember that a lot. You'd probably know of it too if you heard it. But again, we love music. Growing up, there's all kinds of music. I actually thought I was going to be a rock star for a while and played in a band. But my taste says a teenager went from Gary Newman to Iron Maiden. I was a big metal guy. I still am a big metal guy, but I like a lot of different music. I was a member of the Kiss Army when I was 9 years old. As you see, there's a lot of Kiss things. We were just actually at the Kiss show, and looks like you're wearing a Kiss Army hat and a Kiss End of the Road t-shirt. So we saw them just the other night. If you stick around to the end of the video, you may or may not see part of that. But we did pick some stuff up today just to show you the diversity that we have. I'm going to show a few albums. You show a few CDs. Got a little Cat Stevens, Chocolate Buddha. Now these are just to fill up some holes I have. Some Al Stewart. I bought that because it was sitting there and I was waiting on my daughter to finish looking at some music. And I went, hey, for the price, because a lot of record stores have a lot of good deals. You get a couple things there, Teo?
Yeah. I got this... awesome AC/DC. Who made who?
Who made who? Yeah.
I don't know. But who made you?
That's right. What else you got?
Well, I got this cool Let There Be Rock.
Let There Be Rock and a little AC/DC.
Yeah, got a Kiss Alive 2.
Kiss Alive 2, that is the third Kiss Alive 2 that we have in our house.
And tattoos.
But this came with the tattoos.
So eventually those will be on my arms.
Yep, now I also picked this up again. Not synchronicity. A little Zenyatta Mandata by the Police. I had that as a teenager, and I priced, sometimes you just got to buy stuff at record store day and support small businesses. I also got this America album. This was one of my favorites growing up. It cost me a whopping $1. Can't go wrong with that. What else you got there, Mateo? Anything else?
Got AC/DC Flick of the Switch.
More AC/DC Flick of the Switch. And also there's a record store here, and I picked up a couple things that was part of the dollar bin. Not only if you bought, it was buy one, get one at the dollar. And we're not going to show everything that we got, but who can pass up Music for a Gracious Living Buffet? I've already got $1 worth just by buying this for $1. This might have been my get one. So that might have been free because I also bought Mo Bandy, Here I Am Drunk Again. Yes, for $1. Or it's the free one. I don't know. With titles like Here I Am Drunk Again, If I Had Someone to Cheat On, What Happened to Our Love, The Bottle's Holding Me. It's gotta be fantastic. So, we're lovers of music. I wish I had a comment on the Doobie Brothers other than they remind me of childhood. Are there any bands that I hated as a teenager that I still hate today? Dokken. I never liked Dokken. When I thought I was a heavy metal rock star, band I was in did play some Dokken, and I hated every second of it. So I never liked Dokken. I wasn't a big fan of the 80s music to begin with. So I like the 70s a lot better. I was a little younger in the 70s. But, yeah, I wish I had something to add about Michael McDonald.
Well, I have one more thing. And one more thing that you can't listen to anything on it. And it's Axl Rose.
Little Axl Rose.
And
Welcome
to the jungle, sweet child of mine.
So, the word iconic, or usage of the word iconic. Yeah, it really doesn't bother me. Everybody says that everybody's doing it. It's iconic. I think we all have little definitions of what iconic is, man. Your mantles are iconic, period. There's no question asked. So when you hear the word iconic, that's what you want to see. Then you're right. But somebody that collects 80s inserts, they've got their own iconic cards. So maybe everybody's got their own definition of iconic. So that really doesn't bother me so much. I'll look at some of my cards that I have. I guess actually I got a CD today from a band called Brain Dead. Not iconic. Actually, we listened to the first 30 seconds of it in the car. It might be the only time we ever listened to it. Not iconic. But, to me, this card's iconic. It's the Ricky Henderson rookie card. So I'm thinking that's kind of iconic. I've got the Clayton Kershaw rookie card here. To me, not iconic. Maybe someday it will be. It's a really cool card to have, but not so iconic. I've got this 69 Rod Carew. I think to me, this is borderline iconic. This is my favorite player of all time, and I love the 69 cards. So to me, that's iconic. But this 83 Rod Carew, not iconic. However, this headband he's wearing down here, that's iconic. So the use of the word can be a lot of different things to me. So saying iconic, or this card's iconic, or that card, that really doesn't bother me that much, because that's not going to be what draws me to watch it. Whether or not if they say iconic, to see some massive Babe Ruth card or some Roberto Clemente, what I'll see is the content or the creator, which I like. But I will say this. My son just got this autographed baseball from Willie Mays. This is iconic. But what really bothers me about the hobby and what some people do and some people have or some people say are these dang top loaders that say rookie card on them. Drives me absolutely nuts. And I don't know why, and I don't know when that started, and I don't have a reason. I just hate these things that say rookie card. I guess I got issues. So, in this wonderful contest, the third place winner gets a gorgeous Carl Yastrzemski. I've got a couple Carl Yastrzemskis packed away. I wasn't going to look for them. I'm sorry. So, I guess I'm just going to show one card, and not even close to the Carl Yastrzemski. It's a 1976 Vic Albury. Mean no disrespect, but that's all I got right now. So, you like movies, right?
Yeah.
I like movies a lot.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. And you like music. I guess we've already established that.
All right, so
If I say this phrase to you, what does it make you think of?
yeah,
31 flavors.
ice cream.
Ice cream. 31 flavors of ice cream. Okay, well, 31 flavors, ice cream, I totally get the connection. How about if I say, have you ever heard of the group The Shrills? Or The Shrills?
No.
No? How about a movie called It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World?
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it. I did see that movie a long time ago. I would never have remembered The Shrills. I never would have remembered that song being 31 flavors. But I got nothing to add for that one. Kind of like Michael McDonald. Same for you, huh? Ice cream. But I'm going to take a moment to digress. I want to thank you, Dave, again for having this contest. But I want to thank all the YouTubers out there also. Do you know who our first subscriber to our channel was, Mateo?
No.
No. It was Meeples on Meeples. It's actually when I started watching YouTube and started thinking about getting into YouTube, making videos and that sort of thing. I used to, and I still am, big into gaming. Meeples on Meeples is a game channel. I subscribe to them. They subscribe back. Our second subscriber is Al, Red Sox fan. So Al, if you're watching this, and I know you do check out some of our videos to this day, thank you so much, and thank you for all your support. Now, Al does wonderful sports simulation videos. He is wonderful to watch. I love the way he gets into his games and when he calls the games. And it's very, very interesting stuff. And Al's a wonderful, genuine guy. He does a chat with Al and Friends show where he talks to other YouTubers that are in the sports simulation gaming and other things, whether it's Game of Thrones, Dungeons and Dragons, all different types of YouTubers. He kind of has a little community there. So Al, Red Sox fan, that's another cool one. But do you know in the sports card community who our very first subscriber was? We already said no, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was actually the first contest video that we made, which I believe was our second video. It's Ray from Philly was our first subscriber in this genre. Some of the other first ones are Tony from Psyched on Baseball, Kyle from Cardboard Connection. I don't even remember. No, not Cardboard Connection. Boy, now I feel horrible that I don't even remember the name of his channel off the top of my head. Good Times Cardboard. Okay, wow, that took forever. And I also want to thank Nate from Tops 85401 who gave us our first shout out, and we spiked up in subscribers.
Woo!
I also want to thank other people that have, given us a lot of support on the way. I don't want to call names now at this point because then someone will get left out and someone will feel bad, and we don't want that to happen, do we?
Correct.
Is that correct or is that correct?
Well, there's only one answer correct, so
You already said correct, so that's correct. So yeah, so anyway, there's been a lot of people that have inspired us throughout this, correct?
Yeah.
I've made some good friendships. I've actually met up with Hitman 23.
Woo!
You met up with Hitman 23, and that was great fun.
And Brian.
And Brian, that's right. And Zombie Collector, Jason, is an awesome dude. We've been playing telephone tag a little bit recently. He used to do live feeds where I'd love to, if I caught it, I'd text in and kind of interrupt it a little bit. But he's a great guy. And I love the fact that I saw the ball from Phantasm, which was one of my favorite movies when I was in my 20s. And I actually want to watch it again now. That's been a long time since I've watched it. You can wait a little bit before you watch it. But I wanted to show Zombie Collector something too, because I know he's going to appreciate this. And this is something really special. if you watch his live shows, or you watched them now that YouTube has changed. But Jason, this is for you, Zombie Collector. Yep, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and that is none other than Elton John. I know you appreciate that. Pat Benatar? Holy cow. And the second place prize is a 68 mantle. Unbelievable. Yep. To me, I'm not going to use the word because you don't like it, but I would say it if I could. So this isn't a Vic Albury that I'm showing, but you showed a card, so I'm showing a card. This is a 52 Tops Richie Ashburn that I recently picked up. I really like it. So an interesting question is posed. What are your top 5 albums? That's almost impossible to come up with 5, is it?
It depends, because I only like 2 bands a lot, so
Yeah.
it's a bit easier for me since he likes maybe every rock band or heavy metal band there is.
Yep, there's a lot of things. I don't think I could nail down top 5 whatsoever.
I think I might.
You could?
Probably.
Okay, well, what are your 5 top albums? Number 5.
Number 5 would probably be Back in Black.
Back in Black. Number 4.
Number 4, I'd probably go with Revenge.
Revenge by who?
Kiss.
By Kiss. All right, imagine that. Imagine that. Number 3.
Number 3, I think I would go with Kiss Alive.
Kiss Alive, the first one. How about number 2?
Number 2 would probably be AC/DC Razor's Edge.
Razor's Edge, AC/DC. And your number 1 album of all time today, because I know it'll change tomorrow, is
AC/DC Live Deluxe.
Live Deluxe AC/DC. Well, it sounds like you're an AC/DC Kiss kind of guy.
Yeah.
I kind of thought there would be a Bark at the Moon in there somewhere.
Oh.
But yeah, I couldn't nail it down. You brought up some really good albums. London Calling, my goodness gracious. That's fantastic. You've heard some songs off of there, like Train in Vain. Do you remember that in the car? That brings back some great memories of growing up.
And the song London Calling.
In London Calling. And there's always the Kinks. They were a really good band that I've always liked. Lola, man, and Cherry Cola go hand in hand. Can you think of any Kinks songs off the top of your head?
You really got me.
What? I can't hear you.
You really got me!
Okay, you really got me. That's good. And also, Bruce Springsteen. Dave brought up Bruce Springsteen. I hope that this comment that I'm going to make right now doesn't get us circled with a big no next to it. I've never liked Bruce Springsteen. I was waiting for something brilliant. I've never been a big fan.
Something brilliant.
What's that?
I don't know who he is. So.
Yep, he's an American songwriter. I've never been a big fan of him. I feel like him, like how you feel about Tom Petty.
Huh.
Yeah. But also, we heard about a great album. And the first Cars album that I just showed a little bit ago is foreshadowing of this. You brought this album up. This is a remarkable album. Absolutely amazing. Rick Ocasek is a master. I absolutely love the Cars. Again, brought back great memories, and I could listen to the Cars every single day. They may be in my top 5. I don't know. On a desert island. If you could take one album, Mateo, on a desert island with nobody around, that's the only thing you could listen to for the rest of your life or for 2 days, what would it be?
I'd probably pick... Carnival of Souls, because I kind of like that raw.
Carnival of Souls Raw. Well,
Actually, I changed my mind.
oh, no changing your mind, otherwise I'm sending you to an island.
No,
Okay,
no,
what is it?
Okay, it actually would be AC/DC Fly on the Wall.
Fly on the Wall, which is one of my all-time favorite, if not my all-time favorite AC/DC album.
Same as me.
I think if I had to go on a desert island today with one album, oh my goodness, I couldn't choose. You'd think it would be Iron Maiden, but it wouldn't be Iron Maiden. I think to listen to forever, or at least for 2 days right now, would be Cheap Trick Surrender. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
But I guess that's all I got.
Huh.
I just want to say, Dave, thanks for this great contest. Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh,
But wait, there's more. So we've reached the end of the road. Oh, just like the end of the road tour for Kiss. And he showed one more card, and I really don't have a mantle. He showed a mantle for a grand prize. I don't have a mantle. I've looked at multiple mantles, but just have not been able to, I don't know, buy one. So in my entire collection, I don't have a mantle card. Well, I do. I've got this one right here. We got this from JY Sports Card Guy. Sent this along after a little correspondence, so that was absolutely wonderful. So that's the extent of my mantles. Again, thank you so much for this contest, and have a fantastic day. Oh, and there's a little surprise here at the end. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If anybody actually sat through that whole thing, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
We really appreciate that.
I really had a good time doing this.
I had a really good time doing this.
Dave, thank you for the wonderful contest for Bluejacket66. This has been a great fun. So thank you. I cannot wait for more of your content. And until next time, I'm MP Fox.
And until next time, I am MC Fox.
Peace!